Hello.
Hello, good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. What about you, sir? How are you doing?
I am doing very fine. Thank you very much for asking. All right, Mr. Pal. I think that's your name, surname, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. So tell me, where are you from?
I am from Guwahati.
Guwahati. Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
and tell me, sir, what sort of a person are you? Are you a serious person or are you a humorous person who likes to enjoy and laugh and have a good time?
Yeah, I like to uh, laugh and not very serious. Actually, I'm not very serious.
Okay. So I think that's good to be because it is important to be able to laugh and enjoy life, right?
Yes, yes.
Especially with all the stress that we have today. So you need some time to actually unwind, basically.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and when you meet your friends, what do you discuss that makes you laugh? What matters do you discuss? Do you discuss jokes or do you discuss issues at the office? What brings about the laughter in your discussion?
Not any on any particular point, but anything may happen while speaking with my friends, my colleagues, anything. Sometimes I can laugh. Uh, I mean to say, if something they say against me which is humorous, that also I take it positively and I also laugh with them. There is no issue. So there is no any particular thing that we do and we laugh. Anything, any issue that may comes up, then we laugh.
Okay, so you enjoy laughing at yourself, Prasad. I think that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really very
Always,
important, right?
always try to yes, Mr. Love.
Because it's not always good to be critical of yourself. You should always accept your bad points also, right?
Yeah, sure. If somebody says something against me, and if I see that it is actually what I am doing, it is not good, and I can mend my ways, so it is beneficial for me. Whatever he said, I can take it in a positive way, and he sometimes say something about in a humorous way. That also is very good. I take it positively, and I also laugh with them.
Okay, sir. Tell me now, sir. Do you laugh and crack jokes with your family members?
Sometimes, not always. So
Not,
sometimes
no.
I also do. Yeah.
And why is that so? Why not always? Is it because you are the head of family? And what is the reason for this actually?
No, there is no reason actually. Most of the times we keep ourselves busy, and I find myself alone, and my son, my daughter, they are also doing their bits. So it does not always we get together. Most of the time we keep ourselves separate. So when we get together, then if there is anything we are discussing with on any current topics or whatever happens around us, and we laugh. Yeah, we cut jokes also, and sometimes with some aspects of my son or daughter I tease them and they also accept it positively and they also laugh and
They
they
also
also
laugh.
sometimes tell me something. Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. So tell me, as the computer technology, mobiles, and all of these things, have they created differences or distances within a family? Because now you will notice that everybody in the night is busy on the mobile. You are working, reading, scanning through the mobile. Your daughter is maybe sitting at one corner of the house with her mobile. Your son maybe is at the other corner of the house using his mobile.
Yes.
So, do you think mobile has created distances in every family?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's happening, and the glaring example that I can see at my home, that sometimes I find myself with my mobile and I see the other members of my family, like my wife, my daughter, my son, they are also busy with their mobile. So nobody is talking to other person and everybody is busy with their mobile. And particularly what I think that we have lost our friends in the neighborhood. Earlier, when I was young, so there was no mobile, all these technologies were not there. So we used to go visit to our neighbor's house, neighbor's place, and we started confabulate with all those persons, all those friends, and the those were something that we are missing now. sometimes it so happens that I don't get to see my neighbor for a week also. So it
Right.
is happening now.
So I think we have technology to blame for all of these things, right?
Yes, but we should not blame the technology, but if we can control our, I mean, we have become a kind of addicted also. So if we can control on that, then it will be good. We should keep some time for others also. It is not that we always spend our time looking at mobile or laptop, etc. So it is on us. If we can do that, that will be very good.
Okay, so now apart from addiction to technology and all, I think society has also changed. Like if you spend Diwali now, for example, as compared to how Diwali was spent earlier on,
Yeah.
that emotional bonding is not there with your friends or with your family members, which was there earlier on.
Yes.
I think now all of the festivals that we have is they have just become formalities, basically.
Yeah,
So,
and formalities, and most of the time it is like that. It is a kind of show up also. Yeah, that somebody is busting these crackers more than others, and they are decorating their house. Just a kind of show up is there. What I feel.
right. So I think if you are rich, then you want to show off to everybody that you are bursting lots of crackers,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah.
And this is maybe sending the wrong signals to society, right?
Sure, sure,
It
sure.
gives
Yes.
people the wrong signal about you that maybe you are trying to show your wealth, basically, right?
Right, right. Yes.
Okay, I agree with you, sir, 100%. All right, sir. Now we were discussing humor. Now, are you working in a company or do you have your own business
Yeah, I am working in a government office here in
in a
Guwahati.
government office?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Now, do you share a humorous relationship with your seniors, or is it a strictly professional and serious relationship with your seniors?
Seniors, to a certain level, say the immediate, my immediate higher authority, uh, I can share jokes and, um, I mean, in a humorous way, I can behave with them also. But there are some restriction to the next higher authorities, so we can do that. We have to maintain the protocol in those cases, so we can do.
Or, so, sir, why is this? Why do we have this protocol that we have to maintain? Because after all, if you look at the Western world, I think they don't believe in these protocols. Your your manager will treat you more as a friend than as a subordinate. That's what
Yes,
I've
I know that. I
right.
know that. Even I have seen in some of the English movies that how they behave with the subordinates in a friendly manner, and I also like. But in our case, you know that these officers, they would not like it. They would not accept it. They always maintain a distance. They will make you understand that this is your limitation. You can't go beyond that. So that's how it works in our office. So we have to maintain that.
So is that how would you call that? Would you call that an ego that they have, or would you call
Yes, yeah,
that
definitely, definitely. Where's there?
okay? And sir, I think you are at some senior level. I would imagine that, right? So how
Not
do
any,
you?
not
Yeah.
any senior, let's say middle, in a middle level. Yeah,
Okay, you are at mid management level, right?
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes,
And how do you behave with your subordinates? Do you have a normal, healthy, joking sort of relationship with them,
yes, yes, yes,
or do you
yes.
maintain a distance between yourself and them, just like your
No,
seniors do with you?
no, no. We can do that. Actually, what happens? You see, in our case, what happens? We have come to this level from a lower level. So when
Right.
we enter the office, there is a level. So after passing the departmental examination, we reach the next level. After that, after getting some promotion to the next higher level. But in case of my senior officers, the higher authorities that I told you, they join this office after clearing UPSC exam. So they have a separate hierarchy, so they don't go beyond to the lower
That
level.
hierarchy.
Yeah, they maintain the hierarchy. They keep themselves aloof from other
from other
or
people, basically.
yeah. So in our case, we can do anything with the lower level because we have come from that level. So it is always a friendly relation. Even if you want to maintain a distance, it will not be
It will not be possible.
fruitful. Yeah,
But sir, even those who are in the higher hierarchy, they have even come from the lower levels also, right? I'm sure many of them have worked their way up from lower levels to the top level. So they should understand that everybody after all is human, and I personally don't like this what I see here in India, that those people who are high up, they look down on those people working underneath them.
yes, yes.
Don't you
It
think
is.
so, sir?
It happens in India. Yeah, it's true.
Because this is really not called for. I think if you are more friendly towards your subordinates, you are likely to get more cooperation from them. This is what I feel.
Definitely, definitely. I agree, totally agree with you. Because when I see that the senior officers behave with me in a friendly manner, so I want to give more than 100%.
Yes, you want to give more
And
than
but
100%.
if I see that they are just imposing their uh, direction on us, so I feel like that a bit. I resist sometimes that no, I'm not going to do this today like that. Sometimes even
Yes,
though
and
I'll have to do, but the feeling is like that.
the
But when I
feeling is
get
like that, and you get demotivated also. I think,
demotivated, demoralization is there.
right?
So yeah, it whatever you have said is correct. If we get the friendly atmosphere there, if we get the behavior from them, the higher authorities in a friendly manner, we will definitely try to give whatever we can do more. We will try to give.
All right, good enough, sir. So, sir, tell me, which is your next level of promotion from where you are at this moment?
Right now, I am doing as assistant accounts officer. So my next promotion will be senior accounts officer.
Okay, and you're looking forward to that promotion.
Yeah.
Good, sir. And how long do you think will it take you to get that promotion?
Actually, by this time I would have got, but this is because of one thing is that because of lack of vacancy and eligibility is there, but due to lack of vacancy, and by this time I would have got, but again, what happens that now our cases are also dealt by UPSC, so
Okay.
it is taking much time there in the UPSC, so that's why it gets delayed actually.
So now the system has changed. You don't get promoted on merit. You have to go through the UPSC, and they decide on all of these things.
No, no, merit is there. It is there, your eligibility that you have to put on a certain number of years in a certain post. Like in my case, it is assistant accounts officer. So I'll have to put in minimum 6 years in that post. Then I will become eligible for the next promotion. But the process takes. I mean, after the intervention of UPSC, it has just started a few years back. So now the process is getting delayed actually.
Okay, it's because of the UPSC intervention, it's getting longer than it was actually.
Yes, yes. Earlier it was a group B post, so it was done within our department only. But now it is upgraded to the group A post. That's why UPSC's intervention is required, and that it's taking time.
And then that is not good news for people like you who deserve the promotion, but you have to wait until you get the approval of the UPSC, basically, right?